What's good? You know who it is, and you know what time it is once again. Coming to you with another classic. See, I'm gonna just keep hitting classic after classic. You already know. You already know how this station moves. Man mindset, objective to the whole motion of the Star Chamber, Star Reporter, whatever you want to say. We're back on Tentacion again. Once again, yes. We're back on that. And this conversation is about to be a bit more classic, a bit more realistic with what was going on. So I seen indictments came down. So all the people that were involved in the situation were recently indicted. Now, what that means is that we're going to see them before a grand jury, basically figuring out what happened, what actually happened. They have 4 men. Where's the 5th? Where's the 5th man? There's 5. There is 5. We already know that the mastermind isn't amongst these men. Don't get confused by what we see and what we hear. Think logically. We don't know who's next. Give me a second real quick. Let me makeshift play with this joint real quick. Give me a moment. I'll let y'all, like I said, the camera keeps rolling. We don't stop it. Oh, y'all see my Florida shirt. Oh, y'all see my Miami, Florida shirt. Yeah. Or excuse me, Orlando. You see my Orlando, Florida shirt. Yes, Czarr All Rights Reserve was there. Yes, I was. Yes, I was. Czarr All Rights Reserve was in Orlando. Yes, he was. Riding comfortably, chilling out. This shirt comes straight from the Disney store. Co-sign me. Co-sign me. You can see it. Maybe a little tattered a little bit, but you already know. No F's given. No F's given. I might get matter of fact, I might get a cut this weekend just to please some of them commenters who are all men talking about get a cut. What's wrong with you, dude? What's wrong with you? What you looking at? Why you looking at those things? You know, I had to go exercise my man mindset motion. I seen some sexy things. We strike out till we strike in. You already know how we move. Now, hopping out at my location. 1 second. Wasn't long to go. There was a 5th man. There was a 5th man. There were 5. There was not 4 people. Not one of these guys had the mentality to carry out these type of things and to convince Tentacion of anything. Because why? They didn't know him. How'd they know him? There was no way they knew him. So that tells me that there was another party involved. There was another party involved. And see, only perfection we're worried about is the perfection. Oh, you seen these new headphones I got. Only perfection we're worried about is the perfection that comes with giving justice. I repeat, only perfection we're worried about is justice. I don't care if you like my cut or not. I don't care if you like how I'm moving. Don't worry about that. Listen to what I'm saying. And that's why everyone's not doing what they're supposed to do, because they're too worried about other people and not what's being said. And don't just hear me. Listen up. Got it? I'm not going to address that part again. That was for my loyal viewers and my commentors. That beautiful sky. That beautiful sky. Yeah. There was a 5th man. There was a 5th guy. And I know this for a fact. We were talking about the ghost passenger, aka track star. That's what we're going to call him. Since all these people who are being brought up, oh, he wasn't part of the case. Oh, he was trolling. I don't care who was doing what. There was a 5th man. Did I drop a name? Did I say anything? Nah. There was a 5th man. There was a 5th man. Ain't no way it pulled off the way it did without there being another party that he was familiar with in the car that got out and ran before he got his shit cleaned up. Respectfully. All that respectfully. Because I've been talking about this a while, and I'm really at, not what's in, but I'm done with all the fakeness. I'm done with all the people faking about it. Saying, oh, covering it up. Adding cliches to it like it's a game. It's not a game what happened to this young man. It's not a joke. You think that's a joke? You think tricking family or riding down with a person is a joke? setting up a superstar was a joke for the family member that allegedly was riding? That was a game to you? That was a game to you. Say, I'll give you a second. I'll give you a couple seconds. Say it was a game. Say it was a game. You guys sicken me. You sicken me. And that's what I'm talking about. You sicken me with that. Say it was a game. Say it. It's not funny. It's not a joke. It's not a game. This young man's deceased. Who was in that car with you? You know what? This indictment, you guys can cheer about it. Matter of fact, this makes me more hungry. You can cheer about it. Go ahead, cheer. Cheer. I'll give you time to cheer. Don't worry about my hands in the camera. All right. See, I know some commenters like, why you keep putting your hands in the camera? Don't worry about that. You hear what I'm saying. What's your answer? Because it's not a joke. This could have happened to anyone. It's not a game. What influenced them to ride to the car? Now everybody's saying 50K. 50K was in the back. That's even worse. That's even worse. Who convinced him to pull 50K exactly out? Who said, hey, Tentacion, I need this? Who did that? And they said uncle, and I'm presuming that it had to be a man with him. Wasn't no woman he was there spending cash on. Who did it? Who was really involved? Let's get to that. Who was really involved? Who was really affiliated with this crime? We're done with the games. We want to see some results. Who was really affiliated? Who was the fifth man? Or was it a group effort? Was this a group effort? I'm listening. You could say it now. If it was a group effort, put it out there. How many? Why did it take that many people just to get at him? Why? Why? I'm listening. I'm waiting up. Why did it take that many people to get at Tentacion? We see this over and over and over again. You already know what it is. Come on. I broke it down from A to B, A to Z. Then I even took it to Y. Then I started skipping on numbers. I started doing 1 through 100. I brought it all the way back around with evidence and facts. I'm not going to play with it anymore. Who was the fifth man? Who was the fifth man associated with this crime? I'm listening. I'm listening. Commenters, you already know how we rock. And I would give you a classy name. No, forget it. You're getting a name. Czarr's commenters, let me know. You already know how we move. You know how I give this up. You know how I give it up. What's going on? We're not dumb here. We're not dumb. Who was that fifth man? Off the bench. That's a track star. Where's the 911 call? I'm giving it some time. You already know. Who was filming him in the car deceased? Allegedly. Who was filming him in the car? You see, I gave time after time in between these things, but now I'm just keeping it real with you. I'm keeping it funky. Who was in the car with him? Sheriffs? All you off-duty cops hopping under my comments? Who was in the car with him? Go ahead. This is just the start today. You know I'm going in about 2 or 3 more times, right? Right? You know I'm going in. This video is called Who Was the Fifth Man? But you already know you got 3 more productions coming with today's evidence. Who was the fifth man? I give this up the best most people can do. Especially being what the situation is. I understand. That's why I get it. I get it. I get why my email gets messed up. I get why there's haters outside, player haters, excuse me, outside talking in a different language. I get it. I get it. Because it's the way to set up something to see how things play out, to test the waters. But what's not known is that I'm just giving it up by myself. I haven't really given you anything yet. I haven't given anything yet. You haven't. Put it this way. If this was Street Fighter, you've seen my basic attacks. Basic. I haven't even used a mid-level attack, a high-level attack. What do you think the special attack would be? What would a special attack be? I give this up every day, daily. You already know. I don't be sidestepping it. I keep it real. There's always facts behind what I say. If you look through the majority of the comments, what do they say? Facts. Facts, right? Because we have been examining evidence for a while, and I laid the platform for this evidence. I'm not backing off of it. I know what I said. I know what was listed. I know where I'm going with this. I know what the next 3 videos are going to be that you are going to see, because that's how I give it up. If I wasn't giving it up that way, would I be a true objectivist? If I wasn't giving it up that way, would I be a true objectivist? See, we don't have to sit there and ponder the subject more than we ponder how we're going to deliver it. That's why objectivism should be the world. Get ready for the next features. You know how I rock. All rights reserved.